George Kambosos says he will fight Devin Haney or Vasiiliy Lomachenko. What up, Fight World? It's your boy, Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Subscribe to the channel. Now, you guys see it on the screen. George Kambosos Jr. says, and I quote, "I'm fighting either Devin Haney or Vasiliy Lomachenko next in Australia." Full stop from the horse's mouth. Now, I've already stated my opinion. You know, Devin Haney, I want to see him or Tank Davis get the Kambosos fight. But seeing how George Kambosos hasn't really mentioned Tank's name much since going to his fight with Isak Pitbull Cruz, then it looks like Lomachenko or Devin Haney would be the two people. I really, truly, for the sake of boxing, hope it is Devin Haney, although I have a lot of reservations. I have a lot of reservations because anytime negotiations seem this public, back and forth on Twitter before the fight, and there's that type of calamity, then oftentimes what I've seen in the past is those are the situations that don't pan out. Like if you guys can recall, Manny Pacquiao, I want to sub to my guys, right? I woke up and he just really posted that he was fighting Errol Spence Jr. There was no back and forth arguing with Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao online. There was no commotion. There was no fan interjection. It was literally one day when I woke up, whenever Pacquiao posted it, he said, "Hey, I'm fighting Errol." Of course, that fight didn't happen. Errol Spence got an eye injury. I got an update video coming soon. You do not want to miss this content, so subscribe. Might as well hit the subscribe button now. Back to Devin Haney and Kambosos. So Devin Haney and Cambosos, I've done videos about it. This is why you guys got to follow for the latest and greatest. But to me, I'm not convinced that it absolutely will happen. I think Top Rank, they'll try their best to try to swoop in and make it happen for their fighter. And I don't know that Eddie Hearn and Devin Haney will end up getting the opportunity, which will be a shame because the WBC, they said that Kambosos is undisputed, but there's clearly a dispute. Matter of fact, roll the clip.
The other one, lightweight. As I explained it yesterday, it was very complicated 3 years ago. Mikey Garcia keeping the title frozen for a year when he moved up. We ordered several series of fights. Some dropped, some didn't happen, some did happen. We ended with an interim championship. Then Lomachenko requests to fight for the vacant title, which is a great honor. We granted that. He defeated Campbell. Then he requested to be franchised in order to go in and to unify the division.
That's the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman. And if you listen closely, he says Lomachenko requested to be the franchise champion. And in doing so, Devin Haney was not afforded an opportunity to fight for the title the traditional way and earn it that way by trying to fight and beat Lomachenko.
We accepted that. He fought Lopez, and Lopez requested to be franchised if he defeated Lomachenko. That's the first change in the rule that we had. We adjusted where the designation can be exchanged in a high-profile fight, as it was that fight and as it was with the Kambosos. What happened with the franchise in the lightweights? You can look at it today. It gave us 8-7 fights or the greatest level, and it will continue to give many good fights. I am sorry for the confusion that fans may have. I'm sorry for the confusion.
And when he's saying that, that's very condescending. He's saying, I'm sorry for the confusion fans may have, but the program is confusing. There's actually interviews from Mauricio Suleiman and reporters where they're asking him direct questions and he couldn't really answer the questions. And he's doing these interviews saying, I'm sorry for your objections. I'm sorry for your concern. I'm sorry for your confusion. It's very condescending, if you ask me, because the reason people and fans and media are confused is because the program really came out of left field and it's unnecessary and it really doesn't make sense how it's being ran.
Media may have. I'm sorry for those who run the statistics like maniacs and say, oh my God, what is this? If you look at all record books, you will always see asterisks in some pages. I stay with the activity in the ring, with the great opportunities to many fighters, and I stand proud. It is not something that is going to happen in every weight category. It's not that. It is not that. So I feel confident and I feel at ease and accept every comment, every request. I will accept it and try to get us for the best. Dillian, is that all, Danny?
Just a very quick follow-up. We regard George Kambosos as truly undisputed, as Devin Haney has the WBC lightweight title.
Yes, Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a pride WBC champion. He has grown into being a tremendous champion. He defeated Gamboa, defeated Linares, just had a great outing with Jojo Diaz. As I said, it's a new concept. Kambosos defeated Lopez, who defeated Lomachenko. So I do believe he's due recognition as undisputed champion, and great fights to come.
So that's the confusion from the WBC. They're saying that Kambosos is undisputed, but that doesn't make sense, because how could you be undisputed by way of Oxford languages and Merriam-Webster's dictionary? The word undisputed doesn't even mean that. It means no question, uncontested or non-contested. So by way of the actual word, Mauricio Sulaiman and the WBC are bending the word undisputed to fit the description of the confusion that they've created, right? Oh, Mary, that's a funny picture. That's a funny picture. So you can't, the whole reason for the English language is so we have common grounds to communicate. So you can't take a defined word and manipulate the word's description to match the description of something you created. Like if I was short, let's say I was a short guy and I was, I don't know, 5 foot even, and the word tall means what it means, like Shaquille O'Neal, Yao Ming, Mutombo, tall, right? Because I'm short, I can't all of a sudden say it's opposite day and short means you're really tall and then tall means you're short. That's not how language works and vernacular and linguistics. But that's exactly what the WBC has done. They're running around telling everybody that Kambosos is undisputed, but they've basically split the titles and made this other title without either Lomachenko or Canelo in his case fighting Charlo or fighting Devin Haney for Lomachenko. And they've stalled out people like Devin Haney and people like Jamal Charlo. And then we're supposed to just act like none of this witness protection stuff is going on. And as if we know and have clarity as to who's who in the division. So we'll see. You know, I hope George Kambosos makes the right choice. If it's between Lomachenko and Devin Haney, they both said they're willing to go to Australia. But the difference is Lomachenko has had opportunities. Lomachenko has had shots to earn and prove himself, and he lost it to Teofimo Lopez. These are the cold, hard facts. Devin Haney, he's been the boogeyman and the odd man out, where they played all these political games and kept him out of the good boy club, you know what I mean? And Lomachenko stole Luke Campbell when Devin Haney and Eddie Hearn were going to make that fight and said, hey, we want to unify. WBC okayed it. Then when he beat Luke Campbell, Devin Haney should have fought as the mandatory for Lomachenko, and they said, no, you know, this guy with less than 15, 16 fights, he's done so much in the sport of boxing that he needs to become the franchise champion, and we need to give him these special rights or whatever, so he doesn't have to fight mandatories like black fighter Devin Haney. And this has been the game. So if Kambosos doesn't fight him, then, you know, this charade can go on forever, where you have all these fighters who are playing round robin and for no reason, when Devin Haney's a top person and he's cleared to fight. Kambosos just fought on the same network that Devin Haney's been fighting on, DAZN, in his last fight. So you can't tell me that's the problem. So we'll wait and see what Kambosos and his team decide. I told you my pick. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Will Devin Haney finally get his opportunity to shine? We'll find out. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.